Mom brain sucks. And today is Bella's second birthday. I literally thought we had everything on lock. We got decorations, we got the banners, we got the balloons, we got the cupcakes, we have the presents. Everything seemed like it was gonna be okay. But today, on my way to daycare, I forgot to pack Bella's water bottle. And for a second, I felt a little bit crappy, not gonna lie, but I had some options. I could have literally gone to Target and bought a new bottle of water, or I could have turned around, gone home, grabbed the bottle of water that I left on the table, and come back and dropped it off. And that's what I did. But on my way home to pick up the bottle, I literally started feeling so much gratitude, because if I was in my 9 to 5 today, I would have had a really angry boss looking at me because I would have been insanely late for work, or I would have had to call out or pull a crap ton of strings to get somebody to drop off a bottle of water to my daughter. And not to mention, I would have been feeling a little bit of guilt all day long, because let's be honest, we always feel mom guilt when things like this happen. And having a business today has given me the ability to get up and leave at a drop of a hat if my loved ones need me. And I think that freedom is one of the biggest reasons why I love what I do, because I don't have to answer to anybody. And granted, it took 6 years to build my business to where it's at today, to be able to literally go through trials and errors when it comes to hiring people and creating systems and onboarding the team members and onboarding clients, setting the right expectations. But after all of that is said and done, and kind of seeing where I'm at today, the ability to just say, you know what, team, because I was on a team meeting too. I was like, you know what, team? I forgot the bottle of water, so I gotta go pick it up. Please just, I'm listening to the team meeting. Just keep going, and I'll input if I need to. But having that team to support me when I get mom brain is amazing. Having the ability of not having to rely on anybody or pull strings or beg for somebody to help you and come rescue you. Because I don't know about you, but I have like a Wonder Woman syndrome, and I don't like asking for help. So just having all those things, right? All those abilities, all those freedoms actually comes from building a business and stepping into it as a CEO and stepping into it full force. You can't just kind of put one foot in and have the other foot out. You really have to dive into your business and make it your mission to make it work, right? Because a lot of times I have moms asking me girl, how did you do it? And I'm so overwhelmed, and I have kids at home, and I don't know if I can pull it through. And, you have to be able to kind of put self-doubt and overwhelm here and put freedom on the other side of the scale, and kind of measure it and really just focus on the things that are the consequences for picking either one, right? Because if you pick self-doubt and overwhelm over freedom, you're gonna consistently be in that loop all the time, right? You're gonna consistently be overwhelmed. You're gonna consistently be, just self-doubting and just putting yourself down, right? But if you pick freedom and you choose to focus on the consequences of freedom, right? What are those consequences? The ability to have nobody to answer to, right? You don't answer to anyone. You, the ability to have an office like I do, if you want one. I personally have an office because I like the privacy, and I like the ability to have a space where I can be creative and actually focus on the work that I have to do. Because I'm very, I do strategy, so it's a lot of brain power that you use. And so mom brain and the ability to have a private space to work on is super important for me, because I'm very much about performance. And you know, there's so many other things, the ability to have a team and lead people into those very people feeling fulfilled, like they're part of a team that actually has a vision, and you know, they feel empowered. You see them grow, you see yourself grow, and the self-confidence starts building up too, because as you step into this new CEO role, this new leadership role, all of a sudden you realize how important you are, not just in your business, but also in your personal life and in your family life. And then you are able to now set boundaries on all those 3 different layers of your life and say, you know what, this is where I draw the line. I need some me time. I need some self-care. I need to get my nails done every single week because that's what makes me feel good. Or I need to have, you know, some nice makeup once a month because that's what makes me feel good, and I gotta take care of myself. I need to sleep. These boundaries and these expectations that you have for yourself start transforming as you start stepping into that CEO role of your business. And I wouldn't have known these things if I would have stayed in my 9-to-5, because staying in your 9-to-5 is kind of like being in a situation or in a role of servitude, of serving, giving, but not getting anything in return. And I always say that entrepreneurship is like the epitome of that statement or scripture part of where it says that you have to reap what you sow. You reap what you sow in entrepreneurship, and it's the most magical thing that I've ever experienced, the most transformational thing, especially when you start looking and picking the consequences of the actions that you take today. So if you're feeling self-doubt or feeling overwhelmed, just envision the consequences of staying there, and then take a look at what the opposite of that is. The opposite of self-doubt, which is confidence. The opposite of overwhelm, which is organization and systems and discipline, right? And having those 3 things, for example, focus on the consequences of pursuing those 3 things instead of pursuing or consistently staying in the overwhelm and the self-doubt spectrum. So I hope this video helped. Much love to you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.